the company you had, Motorola Mobility, is, of course, half of what used to be just Motorola. The separation was official and complete as of January. How has it gone internally, functionally, practically, and so forth? Has the process now been completed?
The process is largely complete. We do have some agreements with each other to continue to support each other in areas where some of the functions stayed with us or stayed with them but are necessary for the proper functioning of the other company. There are some minor services, but we were very careful to have what I'll call a clean separation, and the process actually has gone extremely well. We were taking a lot of cost out. We were participating in what is probably the most competitive marketplace, and we're spending a lot of time on separating our organization. So the challenges were multifold. So I think it gives me great pleasure to say that the team here did an incredible job in causing that separation. In terms of the net effect of it, I see much greater connection between what our employees are doing on a daily basis and the results that we deliver. Before we had the enterprise business, the police radio, firemen use, and others in the first responder business use. And then, of course, we have the consumer business, the handset business, as well as the home business where we deliver video and set-top boxes. What we see now is that our design cycles are 6 to 9 months, and the design cycles on the enterprise side were 6 years to 9 years. And there is just a much greater connection with the culture of the place to the end market. And I think that this has been incredibly well received by our employees, and there's kind of a freeing effect of that, and it allows us to focus much more. We don't have to worry about a lot of government regulations which the other side has to worry about. We have to worry about how we move fast, how we stay nimble, and it's been a very successful process for us.
History says that an industry like this, still in its early days, eventually consolidates to a handful of players. Do you expect that to happen? And does Motorola survive as an independent company in that scenario?
I expect consolidation to occur for all the reasons that you mentioned. There's one other reason. Our customers are consolidating, and actually our supply base is also consolidating. So if in any value chain where your customers are consolidating and supply chain is consolidating, drives some level of consolidation. But my view is that consolidation occurs in some interesting ways. I'm not convinced that handset manufacturers merging or acquiring other manufacturers is the best way for value to be created for shareholders. Consolidation across software and hardware manufacturers, content manufacturers, and hardware and software manufacturers. I see a bunch of different ways for this consolidation to occur to create shareholder value and create different structures to the industry. You've already seen acquisition of Palm by HP was a very interesting acquisition which brought software and hardware assets together. The relationship that's been struck between Microsoft and Nokia speaks to that. But I think there is consolidation. It's unclear yet as to the exact structure of that consolidation. And I think scale is going to be an important factor, but strategic considerations and strategic advantage is probably going to be a bigger factor in this consolidation. And the final part of your question, do we expect Motorola to be an independent company? I don't know yet. I hope very much that we are. I believe that our strategy is the right strategy, and it'll deliver the shareholder value that we have promised to our shareholders.
Right. Well, so it sounds like Motorola consolidating with possibly a software outfit of some kind is not unimaginable.
There are lots of opportunities for us to combine different resources and create more shareholder value.